Beautiful people, welcome back to our channel and thank you so much for joining today. Guys, in this video there is a university I'm going to be talking about, and this university is open and accepting applications now, so you can apply now, and there is a possibility for you to equally study in this school in January 2025. But if you must study in September-October season this year, you have to apply by the May 15. Then if you are targeting January 2025, you should apply by October 15. But before I talk about this particular university, I want to explain some things to you so you understand how studies in France works. Now, if you are new, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to share this video because it's going to help somebody. If you intend to study in France, you should understand that different universities have different tuition fee. Let's talk about tuition fee first. There are schools that will charge you 170 euros. There are equally schools that will charge you 243 euros, and there are schools that will charge you 370 euros for bachelor's, master's and PhD programs. Now, most of these schools are not many, and let me say some of these schools are not many, and most of them are controlled by Campuse France. Understand that Campuse France is the central platform put in place by the French officials that every international student who wants to study in France have to pass through Campuse France. Yes, I know you might be asking me, there are other universities that you can do the application using their school website. Yes, example include Toulouse School of Management. And in this case, when you do the application from the school website, later on when you are about to apply for the visa, when you get the admissions and you want to apply for visa, you need to go back to Campuse France, create an account, and of course upload your documents. The document you are uploading is attestation of admissions in case you didn't apply using Campuse France. And remember, Campuse France is not located in every country, so understand that you can use Campuse France to apply. You can use Etudes and France website, which is part of Campuse France, to apply, and you can equally go through the university's website. We have talked about that, right? Yes. Now let's talk about requirements to study in France before we come back to this university. Then after the university, we are going to talk about visa application and some things that you need to know. Requirements to study in France: basically you need your high school qualifications. If you are going to be applying from Nigeria, you need your WAEC certificate. There is something some Nigerians usually ask me, like, Milton, I have my NECO, I have my NAPTEC, can I use it? Well, most schools in France, if you check their website well, some will even tell you that they don't accept NECO. So I will advise everybody to get the WAEC. I understand WAEC, you can register for it at any time and write. I do not know how it is, but that was what I was told. So please sit in for it, and of course you go for the exam, then get your WAEC. Then if you are Cameroonian, get your O levels and A levels. They are so important. Please remember, your transcripts of records are equally very essential if you really want to study in France. Okay, then in most cases they might ask you for CVs. That's your curriculum vitae. This is for students who want to study bachelor's programs or want to apply for bachelor's degree programs. Now if you want to go for master's degree programs, you equally need a copy of your CV. And pay attention to the CV, guys. The CV for French universities, or CV requested by French universities, most of the time they always ask for Europass CV. So if your CV is Europass, then excellent, that will be good. You can use it to apply to French universities. Then again, you need a motivation letter. Most of the time, even bachelor students will equally need this motivation letter in order to submit their application to French universities. So please put this into consideration. Then in some cases, they will request you to show English proficiency, but if you studied in an English institution, I would advise you to get an English document from the institution and supply to the admissions board. But if they insist, then you have no choice rather than to get your IELTS or the TOEFL exam. All right, this is for those who are going to be studying in English language. Those who are targeting French programs, you have to get French proficiencies documents to show as evidence, right? To show as evidence. These are the requirements. Some may equally ask for application fee. Of course, most universities in France will ask you for an application fee. I am not talking about the Campuse France fee. I am talking about the application fee that goes to the school. There are many schools in France. If you are looking for subjects or courses or programs offered in English and at bachelor's, master's, and PhD level, you have to go to Campuse France. Only Campuse France can give you all these results, guys. So please check them very well, or check the site very well and choose programs from there. For those who are watching me now, French universities are still open. Some few schools in Italy are still open. So this is the last call for September 2024. If you really don't have money, do not go to very expensive schools, and you are going to understand why at the beginning when I'm talking about, at the end when I'm talking about the proof of funds to study in France. So please make sure you watch till the end. Now we have talked about the requirements. We have talked about the schools. Now also understand that if you apply for a school using the school website, if you apply for admissions using a school website, then at the end of the day, you need your attestation to go back to Campuse France and upload it there. And remember, visa is from Campuse France website. Campuse France is like the general website, right? For those who do not have Campuse France in their home country, their own case is different. The French embassy is going to handle that. But you have to go through Campuse France, submit visa documents through Campuse France. Okay, they are going to tell you the documents, because when you register, they will be the one to guide you. They will tell you the documents. Then after that, they will tell you to submit the documents to them. Then they will upload on your behalf. Then you will now go through the VFS center. They can even tell you to take the documents to VFS center. These laws are changing so drastically, so you have to put these things into consideration, guys, so you don't forget. Always check Campuse France website. Now, let's talk about the school which is open, and you should apply to the school as fast as possible. Also understand that this school is not going to be cheap. It may be affordable to some people and not affordable to some other people, but trust me, looking at the ranking of this school, looking at the programs they offer, this is a high standard university. If you have the money, apply to it. It's going to cost you around 5,000 euros to like 12,000 euros. Now, do not forget that for proof of funds, you need money for living costs for 12 months plus your tuition fee in order to be given a visa to study in France. I'm still coming to that. This school is called IMT Atlantic École Mines / Telecom. It has a particular name in French. I'm going to put the link in the video description box below. Then you can check the link and choose a program to apply for it. It's not complicated to apply. I already gave you the requirements you need to apply to this school. There are other schools in France which are still open, like Université Grenoble App in France. For Paris-Saclay, Paris Cité, I do not know if they are still open, but if you have, like I said, Campuse France is like the gong of them all, the big boss, right? That is where you are going to get all the information. Now, this school is still open. Like I said, you can apply. It's a good school, and you can study in 2 shifts, September intake and January intake. MSc programs here include cybersecurity, data science, management and optimization, supply chain management and transport and logistics, MSc in nuclear engineering, MSc in information technology, MSc in energy of internet, or let me say engineering for internet, then communication system architecture, and so many other programs available in this particular university. Now, if you listen to me very well, you will understand that most of these programs are quite heavy programs. That's programs that are in demand around the world. Canada, UK, US, most of these programs are needed. They need people, they need professionals and experts, all right, to handle some jobs that relates to this. So if you have the money, pay for this program, study a program here, and before you know, you are good to go. Now, when you apply, this school is still open, you would be given an admissions letter. Now, if you apply through the school website, you have to go back to Campuse France, create your account. There is a way you can always create your account. You have to learn to read. So read through the website. When you create the account, this school is going to give you a document called attestation of admissions. Then you will upload it on Campuse France website. Then other things will now follow. Now, remember, for visa application, you need an interview with Campuse France. They will tell you how to go about it. Then you need proof of funds. You need attestation for the admissions, like I explained before. You need accommodation information. You need your flight reservation. Then you need an admissions letter. to actually apply for the visa. I explained this in many videos before, so if you haven't watched those videos, please get those details. Now, for proof of funds, if you are going to study in France, please put this into consideration. You need at least 638 euros or between 638 to 650 euros per month. That is the money you need to spend for accommodation, food, transport, according to French officials. Now, this money is per month, and for you to apply for visa, you need to prove that you have money for 1 year, at least 1 year, because that's your visa will be given for 1 year, and you can renew it while you are in France. Now, 638 times 12 will give you an amount. Remember, this amount is for your living costs. Where is your tuition fee? So now, if you choose this university, let's assume that you apply for a program which is 12,000 euros. Now, your proof of funds is going to be this amount, 638 times 12 plus 12,000 euros. If you see, look at it, that's heavy amounts, too much, right? Okay, now let's assume that you apply to a university like Paris-Saclay and you are going for masters, which your tuition is like 243 euros. 243 plus the amount here is not too much money. So you see, choosing the right university for you, which is quite affordable for you, is also an advantage here. So I believe this video is quite clear enough. Apply to this school and implement the same strategies, and we will meet again in another one, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Please do not forget to share. If you share, you are equally helping me to drink water. Till we meet again in another one. Bye bye.